Oh, good evening to you and welcome on the perfect evening for a game of football to which we look forward immensely. It's hardly a surprise that everybody has come here in their droves, this being a fixture that has received so much coverage in the days leading up to it. And it's good to see that we have a good contingent of visiting fans by the look of it too. The atmosphere is amicable, the conditions do bring out the best in everyone, and I think we're all looking forward to a feel-good game. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake.
But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes...
And the shots! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
That is a really good chance missed. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Shapes the shots! Goal! Spain! Exploited with glee.
So a breakthrough already.
And it's played forward. The less said about that pass, the better. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Williams. Morata. And the shot! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Kimmich. Nico Williams. Spain are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Fabian Ruiz. He's had a hit!
Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt. Spain really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
Spain with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. And it's been taken short. And that was very necessary. The normal. Pedri. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And here's Morata. And that is expertly dealt with. Andriy. It's Kimmich.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Musiala, he has found the way through. The defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He's picked his way through. Here's a corner. They've played it short. Now it's Wirtz. Spain can counter promptly here. Nico Williams.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Yamal does have his name on the score sheet, of course. It's Morata! It's it! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
The referee brings the first half to a close. So your views on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Spain in control at half-time, 2-0. And we are already promptly back underway. So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break. Fabian Ruiz. Pedri. Oh, good spread. Here's Rodri.
Steaming on goalward.
And the shot! Yes! And the lead is free! It is surely done! Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, it doesn't have to look spectacular. Why complicate simplicity?
After 53 minutes with number 7, Alvaro Morata.
Spain find a position of real strength now. It's a good ball out wide. Oh, that's fabulous. It's run loose here. Morata being hunted in packs.
Yeah, as you'd expect, Peter, that defence ought to know when to step up or drop off, and they finally made the decision to get tighter.
Attendance for this match was
It's a sharp little ball here. Pedri.
Can he finish?
Loose ball now, there's a chase on to retrieve it.
And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground.
Spain have their second corner now.
They've played it short. Pedri. Nico Williams.
Williams!
And that is certainly not what he had in mind. Well, Peter, he clearly felt he was being invited to shoot, and it wasn't the worst decision he could have made. Kimmich. Nico Williams. Rudiger. Mittelstadt. And it's Gundogan. He's come through and he's had a quick look inside. The normal proves too strong.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Yamal. And Carvajal. Rodri. Pedri. Now Fabian Ruiz. Played out to the left flank. Williams! Well, now it's a race. It's come back out! A real chance and a real let-off. Well, his instinct was brilliant, but not the finish. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Chap. Ahead by 3, and they won't want to take their foot off the pedal. He's cut it out. Toni Kroos. The final 5 minutes. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Fabian Ruiz. That has been slung wide. Morata. Oh, can he put it away? Oh, that is rather wayward.
substitution in progress.
Germany making another change here. So, time for a potential game changer.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision-making.
Pedri. He won't be happy with that one. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Carvajal. And that's that. Spain really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. Morata voted man of the match, and deservedly so. So, Jim, how do you reflect on...
Manchester United take up their starting position ahead of what will be another manic dash towards the finish line. A finish line beyond which lies
Postures substantially greener, substantially more fertile, substantially more lucrative. They do want to get off to a flyer here. We have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. Distributed tidily. Chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
pressing high and with purpose. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, this guy, Marcus Llorente, is a
only breakthrough moment to this point, and the score is 1-0. Balda. Manchester United are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Messi. Oh, he couldn't quite make it. It's Mori. And Moreno. Aims beyond the defence. Fernandez. And he's had it hit. It's in! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
No, that was never going to make it. Camavinga. Romero. And it's Messi. Oh, no joy this time. Rabiot. And here's Inzaghi. Fernandez. Manchester United looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Turns and goes back. the finish! And it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Really tidily gathered and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, to his credit, he managed to ghost into
Space to finish things off, but the failure to spot him was ghastly defence.
Number 6.
And yes, it's him again.
Three-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. That is a little undercooked. Rabiot. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Llorente.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And it's Messi. Fiddles it through. Always onto this. And the whistle goes for half-time. Now the contrast in fortunes here could not be much more stark. All smiles on one side, air quality shone through. But look across the other way, and there is nothing short of absolute deflation. This looks well and truly sewn up already.
Peter, but
Please feel free to forget what I've just said. There's a spectacular turnaround. Manchester United very much in control here, 3 up and cruising. Already up and running for the second half. Picked out brilliantly. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. That'll be a throw-in. Now it's Inzaghi. Now there's a fine ball. Di Maria, brilliantly cut out. Llorente. Manchester United are simply cruising along with this 3-goal lead. Camavinga. Fernandez with 2 goals already to his name. Now it's Neymar. Inzaghi! Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
71,550.
Neymar. Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Put it away! They've done it! Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. Perfect placement. The one place keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the keeper.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Manchester United get it back again. Look at the space here. Inzaghi! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Shot could be on. There's the shot! Inzaghi finds himself offside. Nuri. There will be a throw-in.
Substitution on the field. Number 8. Llorente. Number 6, Rabiot. Coming on the field,
Fernandez.
number
Has been
9,
slung
number
wide.
22.
He's got away. Showing good feet. Straight hit. He scores. And so clear that one side are so much better. The scoreline entirely justified. Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty. It's become a case of men against boys. Di Maria. Messi. Filippo Inzaghi. He's and the shot! It's anyone's ball now. Fernandez. Messi driving for... And Messi! It's there! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come. Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Goal! After 88 minutes is number 8, Lionel Messi.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
6 minutes has been indicated.
And it's Neymar. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, that is one way to stop him. Messi. And that is that. This is a side which is purring, picture perfect to win. They will relish having realised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. Fernandez taking it.
Well, these are, of course, but we're in the unusual
Position here, potentially, of witnessing a team achieving their ultimate aim already. A win is what they need, and they certainly appear intent on getting it. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Manchester United cannot consider the option of defeat. It's not a question of want.
Di Maria. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Manchester United can start a counter here. Looking for options for movement. Mbappe. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
It's a pretty loose pass. Fernandes. So we're still where we started right now. Oh, here's a chance! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Di Maria. And Fernandes. That has not gone well. Messi. Played out towards the right wing. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. There's the hit! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Cristiano Ronaldo clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
It's a decent clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. Not the most accurate pass. And it's Inzaghi. And he's managed to get rid. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Camavinga. And it's Messi. And we hit half-time. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been... Neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game goals. Some first-half thoughts?
Yeah, and despite the scoreline, it's clear who the better side is when it comes to chances. If this is the trend that's going to continue, then there's only going to be one winner here, and I don't think it's going to take too much improvement for it to happen.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0.
Substitution on the field. Number 8, Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 21, Mbappe. Number 20.
That's the start of another 45 minutes.
Number 24.
Well, the first half didn't really produce the goals we'd have liked. Hopefully they've been saved for the second, for that to be the case.
And he's heaved it away. Well, it's petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great clear of the ball. Got a shot away. It's loose, and there's a... Surely this time... Just off target. Van Dijk. We're still waiting for a goal to report here. Ødegaard. Fiddles it through. Oh, good ball. He's found a way through. A breakthrough strike. Man United United get themselves into the lead. Well, listen, a few words of advice and encouragement from the manager during the break can often straighten things out, and it's paid off here.
Vitinha. Manchester United finding their passes. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Manchester United are not doing enough to get themselves back in the game. They're not as threatening as their opposition. It's got to change.
He is through here. Chance to finish. And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, one sloppy lapse like that can do a lot of damage, and it was triggered by the closing down.
Now that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And he is going into that little black book. And it's Neymar.
Manchester United surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Camavinga to Messi. Messi. He'll try from distance. And for a moment, time stood still. Corner number 2 then. And now they can spring out of defence. Well time, excellent interception. And now the hit! Keeper's not concerned by that.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Looking for the run. And that is expertly dealt with. That's a throw. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Filippo Inzaghi. They've managed to get it away. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Like a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final.
Now it's Griezmann. Away from immediate danger. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And he was alert to it. Lofted upfield. Upamecano. France are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. And here's Dembele. Ruben Dias. Diogo Dalot. And it's Pepe. Here's Coutinho. Bruno Fernandes. Rabiot. Mbappe! And Mbappe! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner.
Griezmann moves short. Griezmann. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's, can he finish? They've scored! And with that goal comes comfort. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
France get themselves a 2-goal cushion.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
That's Dembele. He can run onto that. Real chance here. It's loose, and another chance! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. Can he put it away? And now a sudden chance to counter. Griezmann calmly anticipates. And back to the goalkeeper. And that'll be the last act of the first half. See, views on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
France sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. So we're just settling back into this second half. So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break. Bruno Fernandes. Rafael Leao. Conte. And it's Rabiot. Now Griezmann. And it's Rabiot. Mbappe. Rabiot. And it's Rabiot. Mbappe being hunted in packs.
Well, to be fair to that defence, it's nigh on impossible to cater for such astute movement, but at least, eventually, they've made the right call.
Oh, great chance! Oh, important interception. Clears it out of harm's way.
The attendance for this match was 71,649.
Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Nicely spread.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
That looks a good ball through. He's got away. Griezmann shapes the shoot, and it's there. And they are pulling clear here.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
France find a position of real strength now. Ruben Dias. Out to the left it goes. Opts to play it back. Oh, well played. Into the last quarter of an hour. Hernandez. Rabiot. Diogo Dalot. It's Bernardo Silva. Pass is just off target. France are almost home and dry now. Cristiano Ronaldo. And that is as far as they're going to go. Bernardo Silva. Saliba. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Distributed tidily. Koundé.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And here's Griezmann. It's Griezmann! The whistle has gone and it is all over.
So a real showpiece win. It's not the City
Far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Mbappe taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Chip? Back on this.
The early goal had a big